Presented by 11M Cars. Turn it up. We're going back to 1990, back when the streets had soul and just a little too much horsepower. This is the story of the 1990 Ford Mustang GT 5.0, the street legend that gave cops headaches, turned teenagers into gearheads, and brought muscle back to the pavement. Let's rewind the clock. It's 1990. George Bush is in the White House. MC Hammer just dropped "You Can't Touch This." Gas is cheap. The streets are restless. Muscle cars from the golden era, long gone. But now, something is brewing. Ford knows what the people want, and they're about to drop a problem on the pavement. The Fox Body Mustang. In 1990, it hit its peak. It was quick, it was loud, and it was everywhere. This was the car that made the streets feel alive again. And in a world trying to play it safe, the Mustang 5.0 said, "Hell no." The Fox Body Mustang ran from 1979 to 1993. It rode on Ford's Fox platform, originally built for small sedans. But when they dropped the 5.0-liter V8 in it, everything changed. By the late 80s, the Fox Body wasn't just a Mustang, it was a street machine. Affordable, lightweight, fast. And if you had a wrench, it was a blank canvas. You'd find them at midnight meetups, back roads, high school parking lots, anywhere someone had something to prove. Let's talk about the heart of the beast. The 1990 Mustang GT came with a 5.0-liter V8 300, 2 cubic inches, 225 horsepower at 4,200 RPM, 300 pound-feet of torque at 3,200 RPM. Sequential fuel injection, AT 5.5-speed manual or optional 4-speed auto. It didn't just move, it hit. 0 to 60 in about 6.2 seconds. But that was stock. Throw on headers, cold air intake, new gears, and maybe a little nitrous. Now you're hitting 11s in the quarter mile, and you ain't even touched 10 grand yet. That's why the 5.0 was dangerous. You could build it your way, and no two were ever the same. From the outside, the 1990 GT had presence. It wore a wide, aggressive nose, flush headlights, a low front air dam, side skirts, a rear spoiler. And those 16-inch turbine wheels, that was the 90s muscle car look. Out back, horizontal slatted taillights, a dual exhaust, and a stance that said, "I'm not here to play." Inside, you had bucket seats, an analog dash, and a cockpit that made you feel like a street racer, not a salesman. Owning a 5.0 in 1990 meant something. It didn't matter what you made. What mattered was what you drove. This was the working-class muscle car, blue-collar horsepower, affordable performance. Drive one, and you earned your stripes. You'd pull up to a mall lot, stereo blasting, Public Enemy, NWA, or Metallica if that was your lane. And when people saw that badge, respect followed. Because the 5.0 wasn't clean, wasn't soft, wasn't nice. It was real. It was rebellion. With a key in the ignition. The 5.0 had enemies. Camaro IROC Zed, Pontiac Trans Am GTA, Nissan 300ZX, Toyota Supra, before turbos. But most couldn't touch it off the line, and none could touch it for the price. The Camaro looked good. The Supra was advanced. But the Mustang 5.0, it won races. It was the king of the stoplight pull, built to slide, built to roar, built to run. With great power comes tickets. The 5.0 earned a rep, and it wasn't always good. Street racers loved it. Cops hated it. Insurance companies feared it. By 1990, rates for young drivers with GTs were insane. You might pay more to insure it than finance it. But did that stop anyone? Nah. It added fuel to the legend. Because if the cops don't like your car, you know you're driving something real. Where does the 1990 GT 5.0 stand today? It's classic now. No debate. Originals are climbing in value. Mods are still happening daily. And respect still pouring in. Because this car changed the game. It turned drivers into builders, kids into tuners, and made the streets loud again. New muscle might be faster, but it's not the same. The 5.0 meant something, and it still does. So when you hear that deep V8 rumble, when you see that sharp body roll through the lot, when that old school 5.0 badge catches the sun just right, know this, that ain't just a car. That's street heritage. That's real Detroit muscle. That's the 1990 Ford Mustang GT 5.0. And it still don't play. Presented by 11M Cars. If you rode in one, built one, or lost to one, drop a comment, hit like, hit subscribe. We're just getting started.